Hey everyone, Hima here and welcome back to another review video. These are the least expensive Sakura Gelly Roll white pens. You probably heard about this brand before. So this brand says it has perfected the inflow technology and comes with 3 nib sizes: 0.5 small point, 0.8 medium points and 10 bold points. These are opaque, white ink stands out on dark and color papers and make highlights to pop on illustrations. Elevates your writing and drawing by using the range of thick and thin lines for small details and bold marks. After researching a little bit of internet, I realized that there is a lot I need to try out. I'm gonna put this on test to figure out how these pens work. These are excellent in highlights or give accent to your coloring papers. So I actually have a black paper here and I want to do just a kind of do a writing test first. So this is Sakura Gelly Roll Pen, the name right here. As you can see, just comparing the 3 size pens, these are actually thinner. So these pens are archival and looks opaque. If you stick there and make it like a swirl motion, it does work perfectly. Something I would like to do with this gel pen to be able to make the tiny little dots. It's not bad, but it feels like it could have been better. Another thing that matters to me with this gel pens is being able to make long lines without it drying up like in the Progress. It's lovely. I see it passes the text pretty amazingly. So just for comparing the contrast pens, the size 5 is thinner. Now for my liking, I'm sure it is good for some people. The size 8 and 10 were a bit better and thicker. I would prefer to use size 10 for my highlighting works. With this black paper, it worked wonderful and it's really very silky and smooth to write with. Now I'm gonna grab a white paper and gonna make some black mark over it and then test it how it works with these pens. So let's do that. Alright, I have a bunch of black lines. I have used these star pens. They all done with different liners. I'm going to try to cover these up as much as I can. So they do cover up the lines. As you can probably see, it doesn't cover up that well. Its job is okay. It is still not super great to cover up the whole black bands, but I think we can redo over it. As you can see, it's having little bit of streaky. It's very opaque, so it passes the test. On my next test, I'm gonna use Ohuhu alcohol-based marker with different shades and then try out Sakura Gel Pen over it. Here I have used 2 sets of darker and lighter shades of blue and red. So it's not bad on the top of marker. The lines are pretty visible and the ink flow is quite good and visible too. So on my next test, I'm gonna use graphite, both unblended and non-blended patches, and then try out these pens. Okay, I'm seeing some weirdness happen here, and here it's struggling a little bit. The number 5 pen is not really coming on, and you can barely see the ink flow over the graphite, both on blended and non-blended patches. Here I have put on test Prisma color patches, both blended and non-blended. Okay, so here the struggle starts on the non-blended patch. The ink is not really coming on, and that's surprising. On the blended tone, the 10 number pen worked pretty nicely. It does pick up the ink on the graphites and some of the non-blended patches too, but it's probably impossible to see the ink over the non-blended patch here, and you might be able to see over the graphites as well. So good thing is that it does work over the graphites as well as color pencils. Alright, so I do have a tiny complaint about this pen, is that the ink is flowing around the ball. This I noticed it while drawing the dots on the black paper, and it doesn't seem to drag well. It's kind of annoying where you have to overdo to work, especially on number 5. I'm still really happy with it. Sakura Gel Pen definitely has a consistency in flow of the ink, but I feel like I have to press harder to get it come out, and it's not super hard like other than the pencil, tiny a bit, but it's definitely a lot less. To get the ink flowing, I had to press a little bit, and then after that I had to barely holding the pen to get the ink flow. Sakura Gelly Roll Pen is really nice for small details. If you want to make things a little transparent, like light shades of hair patch or highlight the bubble like this example, this pen works great. I've also used this pen on my old artwork, like for this example, water highlights around the leaves, and are not opaque. That's good, but if you want solid white, you're gonna need 1 or 2 layers for that. If you want more space, then you probably want to switch the ink for paints with brush like acrylic paints, not with this pen. So every pen has both plus and minuses. I have not tried many pens yet. This is my first time I'm using this pen, so I don't know if I face any other challenges. I'm fairly certain that this guy is going good, but right now I'm surprisingly pleased with this pen and how it turns out. I hope this will long last. There are definitely other options out there, not only this, so go ahead and try out those and let me know your experience on the comment down below. So I will leave the good or okay pen up to you guys based on your test. So if you're looking for subtle highlights, would highly recommend this. If you're a beginner, then these are really very cheap. I got mine 3 packs, approximately $4-5. It's really good for starting out. And yeah, like I said, I bought these items. I'm not paid, sponsored. So these are my honest opinion about this pen. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below. Also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.